Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on Not Just Lalo. Now this is a little bit different from the videos that I usually put up, but I do hope that you enjoyed. But before we get into this video, if you are a new viewer, do hit the subscribe button so that you can see more videos from me. And if you are an old subscriber, it means so much to me that you've come back to this channel to come experience more and more content from me. Now let's jump straight into this video. This video is about how I have made money online over the past 5 weeks and how that works and how I've done it and the platforms that I've done it through. I'm here to talk about Revcom, which is a captioning and transcription website where you can submit work that you would like to be transcribed or captioned, or you can subscribe to be a freelance captioner or transcriptionist on the website so that you can be the one who does the subscribing and who does the captioning. So it's not a very difficult process to start off with. But before I get into that, let's get into who Rev.com is and what they are. And so basically, Rev.com is the URL that you can find them at. Rev.com is a transcription and captioning service. And what you can do on Rev.com is that you what you can do on Rev.com is that you sign up to be a freelance captioner and a freelance transcriber, or even both actually. So Rev.com is a company that's based in San Francisco in America, and the things that you need to sign up are very basic. I don't have a degree yet, guys. I'm still studying. I am fully inside UP. It feels like I'm never gonna leave. But all in all, I don't have a degree, which is not a problem for Rev.com. All you need to sign up to be a captioner or a transcriptionist is good listening skills, stable internet, you need to have proficient grammar, and you need to have a computer or a desktop that you can work on whenever you need to. So that was great for me, and I found Rev.com through, I was just scrolling on Twitter one day, and I found a tweet about, jobs that you can do when you work from home, and I thought of it like this is really great for people that are unemployed, people that have degrees but can't find jobs. It's a very great way to earn an income on the side. Some people do it full time, and kudos to them. And I also tried doing it full time, and I will get into that just now. So basically, let's hop into how to get in. When you decided that you would like to be a transcriptionist, or you've decided that you would like to be a captioner for Rev.com. So basically what you do if you want to get in is that you basically put in your email, your information, the country that you live in, which is very important because some countries are banned. I know that Zimbabwe is banned, along with other countries, but I'm not really sure why. But do try. This video is probably going to be more useful to South Africans. Do try it out anyways. You'll see if your country is banned or not, and if you want to move forward from there, there are plenty of other transcribing and captioning websites that you can go to sign up to be a freelance captioner or a freelance transcriptionist. So basically what they do is, once you've signed up, they do a crash course to teach you their style of captioning. You read through the Rev style guide, and what you do is a crash course, and you do a multiple choice test to see how proficient your punctuation skills are, how proficient your grammar is, your manner of speaking, your manner of speech, and your manner of writing. So after you've done your crash course, there's what I like to call an entrance exam or an entrance test, and they give you 1 minute of audio for you to transcribe, or 1 minute of video for you to caption. Now, captioning and transcribing aren't that different, but they're different. Like, it's like how you can be Zulu and watch Xhosa news. Like, you can do both. Like, the skills are very transferable. I don't know, but that word. So the time that it took me to hear back from them was because I signed up for this I think in November, but it took me a while to hear back from them. I think that you should pretty much, because what they say is they'll get back to you within a week or a week and a half, but it took me a while to hear back from them, and I think that you should just be prepared to wait a bit, because it took me a couple of weeks. Like, by the time they'd gotten back to me, I had completely forgotten about it. I thought I hadn't gotten in. It turns out that I did get in. They just took a really, really long time to get back to me, and that can be really frustrating, especially if you're someone who's currently unemployed or currently needs an income. It takes a very long time for them to get back to you and to look at your application and all of that. But they do get back to you eventually if you have gotten in. I'm not sure what happens if you don't get in. I don't know if they just mize you, like they just air your application, or they send you an email of, I don't want to say declination because that'll be embarrassing. They will send you an email declining your services. So how does captioning, because I chose to be a captioner because it pays better, and it is a lot more effort and it is a lot more work. It takes a bit longer, but the pay is better with captioning than it is for transcribing. But how does it work? Let's hop into how working for Revcom works. So basically, you make up your own hours. You put in as much work as you like. You pick your own projects to caption. You work when you feel like it. You work when you have spare time, which is something I really like. I personally, guys, I don't see myself working a 9 to 5. I do not dream of labor, but alas, I'm studying and I have to work a 9 to 5 eventually. But you put in your own hours. You pick your own projects, which is really great. Also, the thing about the projects is that it shows you the sound quality of the project. It shows you the total pay of the project. It also shows you the rate per minute. So the rate per minute for captioning goes from 54 cents up to, I think, $1.10 per minute. The jobs that you get kind of vary between that range in terms of the rate per minute that they pay you. So basically, if you caption a video that is 1 minute long, you'll make 54 cents, which doesn't seem like a lot, but obviously the way the rand is looking. But also if you caption now like an hour long, like if you caption an hour long bit of audio, bit of video, you can get paid up to like $30, $40, maybe more, depending on the rate. The nice thing about working for Rev is that you don't now stay stagnant in the projects that you get. You can elevate your status as a Rev captioner or a Rev transcriptionist, transcriber, I don't know. You can elevate your status, or you get a promotion per se. So how it works with Rev is that you get rookie status. That is someone who has just entered, someone who is a novice, someone who has recently been accepted by Rev to become a captioner or a transcriber. So you need to keep up metrics up to a certain point, and you also need to do over a set number of minutes to get that promotion. And when you do get promoted, you get promoted to Rever. I am currently a Rever, and I will never quit until I become a Rever Plus, because that's where you get all the good jobs. So basically, as a Rever, you get second choice when it comes to all the new projects that come in. The people that get to pick first are the Rever Pluses, which is the elevated role that comes after Rever. So basically, we get to choose project second, but it's not that bad. And also, once you've submitted a project, it goes directly to the client, as opposed to if you were a rookie, you have to get graded. Now, I've seen from other people's experiences that if you get a really low grade on a project, what they can do is just fire you, and you don't get your pay for that week that you've worked. Which isn't fun. So I suggest that people just do the jobs correctly from the get-go. So as I said, the highest stage that you can get to is Rever Plus, is you have more job opportunities. You're no longer just a captioner, you're no longer just a transcriptionist, you get more jobs. So you get to do the marking for the rookies. You also get to become an expert. So there's a platform on Revcom where you get to ask an expert if you're having a problem, or a grammatical problem, or a dash problem with, oh, by the way, Dash is the software that you use to do the captioning and the transcribing. But if you have an issue, you have the option of asking an expert, and as a Rever Plus, you get to become that expert, and you get paid for that, for the number of people that you help. From being a rookie to becoming a Rever, you get to have access to a lot more projects, like a lot more projects. So as opposed to doing projects that are 10 minutes or less as a rookie, you get hour-long projects, you get 2-day projects, things like that. It gives you a lot more opportunities to make money, although those will be a lot more difficult. But obviously, if you are really serious about making that guap, then you will take those jobs. The Revcom work week starts in South African time. The Revcom work week starts at 2 a.m. on Sunday and ends at 1:59 on the following Sunday. So it's exactly 7 days. Now, with the projects that you take on, you have to meet deadlines. So when you meet deadlines, they give you a specific time that you have to do the project up until. If you do not meet that time, as a rookie, it gives you an extra 1 hour, but your project does get submitted late and that affects your metrics. But the one thing that can hold you back from submitting on time is the fact that if there are terms that you don't understand in your video, sometimes the client will give you a glossary or a script and all of that to work with, but sometimes they don't do that. Actually, most of the time they don't do that. So sometimes if you want to learn how to spell things or you want to type things correctly, you have to do your own research, and that might make you submit a little bit later or not submit as soon as you think you'll be done. You know what I'm saying? Now, down to the important business. Let's talk about the payment. So Revcom uses PayPal to pay their freelance captioners and their freelance transcribers. So basically you have to open a PayPal account if you don't already have one. I fortunately already had one, so that was very easy for me. I, however, had an ABSA bank account, which isn't really a problem when it comes to withdrawing the funds from my PayPal. I opted to open an FNB account because I figured my PayPal withdrawals would come sooner, and personally me getting money is very time sensitive. I want it now. So yeah, there is an option because PayPal works with FNB, and there is an option to withdraw through FNB but into whichever South African bank account that you have. I was like, no, I'm gonna go open an FNB account, which is exactly what I did. I opened an FNB savings account. Basically, I opened a savings account, and that's where all my Rev money goes. So please don't rob me. So the reason that they use PayPal is because you get paid in US dollars. However, there are transcribers, there are captioners from all over the world. So I feel like to them, it just seemed like the most viable option that worked out for everyone. I don't know, it's worked out for me. And the one thing I've noticed is that for me, as someone who gets paid in US dollars, the worse the rand is doing, the happier I am. So basically we get paid on Mondays. In South African time, it's around about 4 p.m, 4:30 p.m. You'll get it within that window into your PayPal. And what I do is I usually withdraw it straight away, and it comes into my account between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Wednesday, so like just 2 days later. Now, because I'm about to start my academic year, I'm only going to be working for Rev part-time. So I will see how much money I make then. If that is a video that you would like, then do hit me up in the comments or hit me up on my social media. I am not just Lalo on all platforms, and I will make an update video for how much I've made during my academic year as a full-time student. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it's been informative. I hope that it's helped a lot of people, because I know the unemployment rate in South Africa is actually very scary. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in another video.